Welcome to Holden country. Just a few kilometres in that direction is Holden's famous but super secretive Lang Lang Proving Ground. Behind its barbed wire fences, generations of Holdens have been developed. But over the years, it was also common for Holden engineers to sneak out onto these challenging roads to give their prototypes a test in the real world. Some great V8s, Monaros, Toranas, Commodores have been tuned on these very roads. So what better place to bring this car, the Chevrolet Camaro V8, and see how it copes with the roads that made Holden's legendary. Okay, it's not a Holden, but with the end of local manufacturing, the Camaro is the closest thing red fans can get. Hey, it's got a small block Chev V8, it drives the rear wheels and it looks great doing it. And the Holden connection is strong. This is one of 550 SS Camaros Holden special vehicles is swapping from left to right hand drive and selling through selected Holden dealers. So these are fabulous roads, really amazing. You can see why so many good cars are being tuned on them. They wind and dip and swirl. There's weird radiuses, off-cambers, on-cambers, blind, open, broken edges, big bumps mid-corner, just like that. And it really is a great test of a car. And in so many ways, the Camaro comes up really impressively. For one thing, I cannot get over how flat this thing is when you corner. It's almost unearthly, like there is just so little body roll in it. I guess that's a reflection of it being suspended so stiffly because there's no weird, crazy, technical suspension solutions going on here. It's all pretty orthodox stuff. You just fly through a corner and the thing just has very little body movement at all. Working in tandem with a terrific chassis is a He-Man 6.2 litre pushrod V8 engine. With 339 kilowatts under the right foot, the Camaro really gets up and flies. There's no temperament, no hitches, no flat spots. It just gathers pace like an express train, going downhill with a tailwind. And it sounds bloody awesome doing it. I love this engine. It is a ripper. Not everything about the Camaro is a home run. The brakes feel at their limit, the ride is darn tough, and you'll struggle to see out of this thing in any direction except forward. The 8-speed auto is probably too conservatively tuned for my liking. Even in track mode, it doesn't shift as aggressively as I'd like. So you have to go to the flappy paddles. And they don't have much of what you'd call a mechanical connection. They're just plastic, slap and they change. But the problem is the rev limit on them is pretty conservative. So you can pile into a corner looking for some engine braking and you don't get a gear change. A bit disconcerting. But this is still a great muscle car experience. Yeah! Are we still allowed to have this much fun in the world? Make the most of it while you can. Almost as impressive as the driving experience is the job HSV has done just getting this thing on sale. There are only a few hints this is a local conversion job. You rest your left elbow in the cup holder because the bin lid hasn't been swapped over, and there's a small Camaro badge on the left-hand door where the seat memory switch used to be. That's pretty much it. One thing HSV couldn't really do a lot about is cabin ambience. It's a deep, dark hole in here. It's a 2+2 supposedly, but good luck to anyone trying to get comfortable back there, and pack light for that trip because there's only a tiny 260 litre boot. But the biggest hurdle here, looking at it rationally anyway, is price. At $85,990 plus on-road costs, the Camaro is way more expensive than its closest competitor, the Ford Mustang, and it's missing key equipment like autonomous emergency braking and satellite navigation. But you know what? I don't think Holden or Chevy fans are going to care that much, because this car is an emotional, not rational purchase. And the payoff is in the driving, because on roads like these, the Camaro feels pretty much at home.